Hello there, welcome back. It is Treat Yourself Tuesday, and boy have we got a treat for you. It is like the most ultimate sneak peek VIP preview. You really are in the right time, in the right place at the right time. We have of course got an Explorers deal for you, you've got an Out of This World deal, but we have got a brand new Crafters TV launch for you as well. And the cherry on top of the icing, on top of the cake, is the fact that the boss is in the building as well. Sarah is with me. How are you, Sarah?
Tremendous. And can I just add, that is a 3-tier cake that is talking about the icing with the cherry on top. What a 2 hours we have planned for you. If you had any other plans other than sitting right in front of your screen with us for the next 2 hours, cancel them, because we have got so much awesome stuff going on. So tomorrow, we've got this huge big launch day going on. Instead of waiting until tomorrow, I'm going to totally do it. I've gone through my demos and I've pulled out 3, maybe 4 of them to do a sneak peek right now. So you can get ahead of the curve, you can get yours ordered early, you can have a good look at them. We're going to show you all of that. You're already buying it, by the way.
It's already going.
Already buying it, okay? Savvy shoppers already on the job. Now, we've also got the brand new box. I want to know in the comments who's already got the box, who's in a subscription, who's had it delivered, who's already pre-ordered theirs. I've got a full-on set of demos to show you with this. This box, I'm going to stick my neck out I'm going to go out on a limb here, Joe. This, I think, is my favourite box we've ever done.
Whoa, that's big talk. Big talk.
Big talk. I'm just going to say this is my favourite box. Box number 36. My favourite one we've ever done. Just saying, okay? Then also, what's this on my shoulder here?
Oh yes, high fashion.
Brand new Tiffany. New. I told you it was like a 3-tier cake with the icing and the cherries and everything. So it's a brand new launch from Tiffany. I'm not going to show you any more, but it's awesome. It's an extra accessory kit, which is like the way to upgrade your Tiffany. So £12.99, £14.99. You're basically then going to have the magnetic base that you add on and the magnetic ruler that adds on. So anytime you're wanting to then position your stencils or anything, you've got the ruler that goes on there perfectly, so you can hold it in place. Your ruler's going to hold whatever it is in place on there as well, but it's still rotating. Honestly, it's absolutely amazing, and it's all going to fit in your Nancy bag. So we've got the Nancy bags back in stock, we've got the rotating board back in stock, we've got the new accessories available. It is the show to end all show, guys. Like I said, best 2 hours of your week starting right here.
It really is. Buckle up, strap yourself in. It is going to be quite the show over the next couple of hours. Loads of you tuning in as well already, saying hi. Jean's in Mississippi, Rebecca's in from San Diego, Sharon's in from Texas, Natalie in LA, Estelle's in from Arizona. I can see Lee in Canada, Bridget in Houston, Georgia Gallon's in Clearwater. There's so many of you in tonight. It's such a pleasure to have all of your company. We are going to start with the liftables, because my oh my, the things that you can create with these are absolutely off the chart. They really are. They are so beautiful, and when it comes to how you can put these together and the compositions, you are going to absolutely love them. I'm going to quickly whiz through what you're getting included in here. So you are going to get the pointed flower. You will also receive the dragonflies. I'm just hearing how many of you are already on the website for these. The Schmetterlings, it wouldn't be a collection without some Schmetterlings now, would it? The stars are in here for you too. You've also got the fairies, and you've got the heart. You just wait until you see what you can do with these. $48.99 if you are here in the UK, $69.75 in the US. You can get 2 for £18 or $24, but I know you are going to have full set syndrome when you see what these can do. Grab the whole collection. It represents the best value for money, and it means platinum members save $20.75 or $27.90. We're up to box 36 now, Sarah. I think we need to invent some sort of craft box bingo game or something that we can play with everyone. Ooh. That's what I'm seeing. The box is also on the show for you as well. It's been ever so popular. If you've already got your hands on the box, sit back, relax, you're going to get inspired. If you haven't yet got the box, you need it in your life. And we've also popped 50 extra Club Inspired bonus points on there as well. Do you want to get in touch with me? Do you want to have a gossip and a natter and a bit of a chat? Ask me some questions. It's super simple to do that. Crafters TV across on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you're on YouTube. If you are on YouTube, hit the subscribe button as well. And yeah, let's get social. Let's have a bit of a chat. Make sure you get over to the website and have a look at some of the other stuff that's coming up in the show. It is a jam-packed show for you this evening here in the UK. Let me share with you some of the other stuff that is going to be featured in this incredible launch day show, launch party show. Is it a launch party or is it a launch day? I'm ever so confused already. So much new products.
It's launch party, but it's everything, Joe.
Launch, it's launch, the launch, let's just call it that. $59.99 or $74.75 gets you these incredible aperture stamp. They are absolutely beautiful. You're going to get 6 different ones in here. You've got butterflies in there, there's terrariums, wild blooms, a whole host of gorgeousness. Can't wait for you to see those a little later. The Out of This World deal is in the show too. Now, this is amazing. Our Crafters Inspiration magazines are jam-packed full of projects. You've got loads of freebies in there. There's stencils, stamps, dies in there. We've also thrown in a tape pen, some ribbon as well as some of the beautiful baby blue cardstock in there as well. All of the extras there costing you less than £3. Another great deal. The rotating design board is available in stock. However, there are less than 300 of these, and I know that might sound like a lot, but knowing how many of you guys are watching this show at the moment, it really, really isn't. $15.99 or $19.99 if you want to get that one just there. We've also got the Nancy tote bag available for you. That's what your rotating design board slips into. You can put other stuff in there. You can put some 8x8s in there, some of your colouring mediums, $14.99 or $16.99, and then don't forget about that brand new item for you. Do you own a rotating design board? Chances are 90% of you do. If you own a rotating design board, you are not getting the full potential out of it until you've got that incredible magnetic design tool, because that's going to allow you to compose. 10% of the new tool gone.
Oh, you've not even
Boom.
look, I
Sold out
didn't
and
even
gone.
show you it properly. I just preview. It's down here. I'm going to get it out and use it a little bit later on. Get it ordered. You'll love it.
Absolutely. Do you love scrapbooking? You're going to love it. Do you love stenciling, overlay, spritzing, a whole host of things from mixed media to scrapbooking? You need to make sure you've got that in your life. $12.99 if you are in the UK. If you're across in the US, then it is $14.99, and you can use your Club Inspired discount on there as well. $10.39 in the UK, $11.99 as platinum members, as I know so many of you are. Gosh, it's going to be a show, Sarah, isn't it?
I'm a little bit excited that we've already had 10% of that go before I've shown you it. This is going to be one of them ones where it just goes 10, 20 days, just absolutely crazy. Now, I was going to start with my liftables, however, loads of you got this in your basket. So if you're waiting to see it before you check out, because I know a lot of you will be getting the liftables, the box, the new rotating design board, probably some of them amazing deals that we've got in this show. This is the show of the week when it comes to amazing deals and new stuff. You've got to see this box. The only people who shouldn't be buying this box today, Joe, are the people who already own it.
Absolutely.
And actually, even at that, with 290 elements in this one, you're going to love it. Now, you know those gorgeous creator card scenes that we've done?
Yep.
We designed 2 brand new exclusive ones. So we designed this fabulous one with the toadstool house.
Hang on, there's 2 in here.
2.
Surely that's
brand
like
new,
not far off
exclusive.
the cost of the box just in the dies alone.
Oh, just in fact, it's way more than the cost of the box in just the
Oh
dies
my
alone.
word.
2 brand new exclusive. These are the only way you can get them. So you've got this gorgeous toadstool house, and can I just show you, we even have the little windows and the
Super
doors
cute.
opening. It is just beyond cute. So you've got the little toadstool one. You can see that one on the front, and then also this fabulous floral. So this floral here, again, it stays connected. It's a creator card, but an edgeable at the same time. So it's going to stay connected. Brilliant for your paper piecing, brilliant for paper layering on top. And again, if you want to do another one of those rounded cards.
Beautiful.
How absolutely gorgeous are these, right? So if we open this up, if you've got nothing else for $24.99 other than these 2 dies, you would be thrilled with the launch of these 2 brand new dies. They are gorgeous. You are going to use them so much. Every one of the cards I've taught you, Joe, in the whole creator card whole masterclass show that I did, and I did it personally, you could do every one of them with this, right?
Brilliant.
On top of that, so there's the value of your box, way more than the value of your box straight off. On top of that, you know we always do the pearls, the ribbons. We've got all of the base cards in here, so you've got loads of the cards. You've got all of the matching envelopes. So you're talking what? 15, 18 quid's worth of matching cards and envelopes, right? Then you've got the papers. So I would say what, another pack of the papers, and these are the ones we've been using, so it's not a full pack, but you will get a full pack. And then a pack of the solids to go with it. So that's what, another $8, $10, $12 worth of paper.
Absolutely.
Probably another $5, $6 worth of accessories, all of those cards and envelopes. So there's probably another 20. Right, there's the value of your box in there. But remember, you are getting that along with those 2 dies, which I just think, do you know, honestly, Joe, if I put all the designs that we did up alongside each other as well, I would put these out there. Do you know, any other company would give you like a little mini version and say, this is just your taster box, you just have a taster. So maybe you get one full-size one, or maybe you get a little mini taster. We are giving you them both, right? So maybe now you can understand why that box has been so ridiculously busy. What I'll do is I'll give you all a chance to get your box checked out, to get your brand new liftables checked out, put that rotating design board upgrade in there while you're on. And while I get ready for my first demo, you've got a couple of minutes, I'll get ready for this first demo. We will come back and demo that box later on. But I know there's hundreds of you ordered it already. Let me know in the comments if you're someone who already owns it. Even better if you've ever made something with it. Send us the pictures of what you've made and we'll do that later.
So many of you already got this. Jean's waiting on hers. Kristen got it today. Sharon's came today. Sharon, let me know what you think about it. Have you had a chance to go through it yet? Charlotte Bruce says, I'm in the auto ship. This will be with me very, very soon. Karen's gone for the liftables. Mary has got her box already. Karen's got hers. Marlene's got hers. Teresa, Pamela, Val, Eva. Sue loves the design board. I'm definitely getting the magnetic accessories. Rhonda loves the board. Mary says the toadstool is priceless. Got here just in time for the toadstool house. Sandal's got hers. As some people say, as Sarah was saying, some places give you an amuse-bouche, a taster. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet here at Crafters Companion when it comes to our craft boxes. It really, really is. I would love to see if anyone has actually made anything with it yet. Please send me those pictures in. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send those into. We are going to go back to the liftables. I'm just going to again show you the kind of things that you're able to do with these. Now, the great thing I love about them is that they are all loose dies. So it means that these could be floating up and flying around the edge of a scrapbook. They could be peering through a box with some vellum like this. Maybe they're going to be put on easel cards or illusion easel cards. Maybe you just want to keep it quite plain and simple, but also absolutely beautiful at the same time. Look at those gorgeous, delicate schmetterlings that you've got in here. How about, as I said, incorporating them into larger projects and scrapbook projects as well? The possibilities with these are absolutely endless. Let me take you through the ones that you are getting included. I've got to show you this card because it's my absolute favourite. This is from Joe Garrett. Look at that. Isn't it an absolute work of art? This one here is what you're getting included. So you are going to receive the flowers. You're also going to get the dragonflies. Beautiful, beautiful. Love the detailing that's cut in. And then remember, all of this wing detail lifts up. So it means it gives you lots of opportunity to do something gorgeous underneath there as well. The butterflies, of course. Can you have enough butterflies in your stash? Plot twist, you can't. This one just here is your stars. I think this is brilliant. Loving this for kids' birthday cards. That's going to be fantastic. Making little mobiles with that as well. The fairies, these are also totally awesome. And you've got the hearts in there too. It is already very, very busy across on the website for these. Lots of you with this in your basket. $48.99 or $69.75 is your price. If you are a club member, $39.19 or $55.80. Any two of these for 18 or 24. Forget about any two of them. Forget about it. Full set syndrome is fully in play here. I know you're going to want every single one of them. Already in 16 minutes, 10% of our launch stock has gone. Sarah, if we get to tomorrow and there's no stock, it's launch day. How can you have a launch day without anything to launch?
Well, can I just say this would be the second launch day of the week. And the first launch day, which was yesterday, complete sellout in the show, didn't we have, Joe?
It did indeed, totally went.
Sellout in the show. So it is more than likely, clearly we haven't been buying enough stock, that these could go exactly the same way, complete sellout, could even be before the show. I don't think we'll sell out of everything before the show, but it could be that we don't have enough to last through the show tomorrow. But get it ordered, get it on its way to you, especially if you are platinum, and of course you're going to be getting yours delivered on priority shipment. Because when you start seeing what we're going to be making, can I start with my demo, Joe?
Oh yeah, please, I can't wait to see what you come up with.
Okay, well, I have to say, you know butterflies are always my favourite.
I do.
Flowers are quite often my favourite. Not this time.
Wow.
They're not even my number 2. Ooh. My number 1 on this one, it's all about the dragonflies.
Love them.
Right? And I saw this card, and this is another one that Joe done, and I absolutely loved this. And I thought, right, you know how I love lift up wings. So I thought, right, I'm going to take this design here, this kind of concept, but I'm going to make my own dragonflies, and I like the idea of cutting into different places in the card. So here we go. By the way, you're definitely going to want to save this card because you trust me, you're going to love this one as much as I am. So what we're going to do is we're going to do like a theatre style card, right? So you're going to get 2 pieces just from your stamping card. One of them is cut to 11 inches and the other one is cut to 9 inches.
Okay,
but they're both 6 inches tall, right? So they're both 6 inches wide. You've got one 11, one 9. Now, the back panel is going to be full. This panel, what we're going to do is we're going to score it at 1 inch and 1 inch. So we're going to go 1 inch in here and then 1 inch there, turn it right round. We're going to go 1 inch in here and then also 1 inch in there, right? So we get all of this sized, and I'm just going to score these. And then this is when your nesting dies come in. Oh, nesting dies, there's another launch we've had recently that completely sold out. You're seeing a bit of a theme with these, aren't you, Joe? Especially
indeed.
when they're the big launches.
Loads
right?
on the show though, loads of nesting dies in the show. Get over to the website, shop the show for those.
Now, that is how the whole card is going to come together, okay? So what you're going to do at this stage is use one of your nesting dies to cut a panel out of the front. So I've already done that, where I've cut the panel out of the front there, Joe. And if I just score that, you can see, and this is just one of our fancy shape ones. This is one that I happen to have at home. But, you know, any one of those nesting dies, you're basically going to want to cut a lovely shape out of the front. So there we go. Now, that is just the first piece. Because now what we're going to do is get our dragonflies out, and we are going to cut dragonflies wherever we want.
This is the great thing, the freedom, the versatility, the fact that you can really put your own stamp on it, Sarah.
Yes, and then, do you know what, the more you play with it, the more you'll love it. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, let's have another big one down here, and then I might put 2 of them. You've either got 2 little ones or we've got one of the bigger ones. I'm going to get them all on there, Joe. And this is what I love. You put them wherever you want to put them, right? So I'm going to go 1, and then this one down here, 2, then I'm going to go a 3rd one down here wherever we want, and then 4 and 5, I'm going to have both of those 2. There we go, 1. Oh, hang on, I want them to be flying off different ways. There we go. And all of these wings are lift up, Joe.
And also dragonflies, Charlotte was telling me the other day, they signify new beginnings, Sarah.
They do indeed. I've heard that as well.
Seeing them a lot as well in home decor stuff. I was in an interior shop just last week at home, and there was lots of dragonfly stuff around. I feel like it's becoming a bit of a trend. You can make your own projects. Absolutely. Whether it's box frames, whether you're doing home decor pieces, scrapbooks. The great thing is as well, you're not constrained to the size of the project because you can move them out. You can make them larger, you can spread them out. I just think they give you so much. There's obviously a lot of beautiful dies out there that cut in, Sarah, that are all attached together, but I love the fact that we've like deconstructed it now.
We can put it wherever you want. And you know, when we came up with these, when we were designing things you could do with the Gemini Pro, because imagine placing these all over your scrapbook page.
Perfect.
Right? So all I've done, don't you fall over, right? So I've done this, and I'm going to lift these up now. And can you see every one that we lift up, Joe, it's actually staying intact. Oh,
perfect.
You know what? I should be a little bit more careful. Never mind. It'll be lovely. You're going to be more careful when you're making this at home, because you're not going to be ridiculously excited like I am and trying to do. They said I could do 1 demo as a preview, Joe.
Oh, come on, as if that's going to happen.
I chose 4, right? So there's the first piece, right? Now, the inside piece, using that same die set, let's do the big dragonfly on here. Right, so let's go with that big dragonfly. Do you know what, that would fit through your Gemini Mini, that?
Absolutely.
I would just go whizzing through your mini, and again, I'm going to hold that in place. Let's just whiz that through, so that can go through whilst we're putting the rest of the card together.
Definitely want to make sure you've got your binders and your magnetic storage panels with these though. Make sure you keep them all together nice and neatly. You'll find those of course over on the website. There was actually some Totally Tiffany ones on yesterday as well, so hop back to that show and pick those up, because these are going to be precious. You're going to use these all the time, I'm thinking, Sarah, aren't you?
All the time, Joe, all the time. Now let's have a look. Craig. No, I was going to blame him there. It's all right. I thought he'd taken the all-purpose, but it's not. It's here. I was about to give him a bit of a wind up there, because I heard he was whinging about me earlier.
He was having a right old whinge about you earlier, yeah.
Do you know what?
Accused you of stealing his water-reactive ink pads.
Well, in fairness, I mean, and I hadn't. Can I just add, if you were watching the earlier show, I hadn't stolen them. That's just Craig. I just don't think you could find them. I would say he can't look past his nose end, but then that's what I do every time when I can't see where I've been. Don't look. Just like I had there with the glue. Couldn't look past my nose end, right? So here's these bit that's ready to go over the top, right? I've just done to go around the outside. Let's use the dotty tape pen so that we don't get glue where we don't want it here, Joe. All the way around the outside. So this is just, again, using your nesting dies. This is why nesting dies are so absolutely invaluable. That is going to position exactly around there and just make this card look super duper uber professional. This is absolutely one of my favourite cards. So if you see me making this again tomorrow, you'll know why, because it's my absolute favourite to do. And then I'm going to use my straight tape to go down the edges here, Joe, and position that first one in place. And then we go down the edges on the other side to position the other one in place as well. So that all goes down there. And then of course that actual final one that we cut in, that, where is it? Here we go, to come through, right? So if I take that out now, the whole point with all of these, Joe, is that those wings lift up. I just think, you know I'm a little bit obsessed with liftable, uppable wings, but when you're in control of where the liftable, uppable wings go, it just gives a whole new dimension to whatever it is that you're making. I mean, look at this, right? So this is going to go straight on there. That gives me a lovely background piece, right? And then I'm going to use a little bit of all-purpose so that we can manoeuvre this into the right place inside your card. So we'll pop that in there and we'll manoeuvre that perfectly into place with those lift up wings. I'm going to go with these down the side, Joe, and stick these down the side panels here. Oh, I could win demo of the show with this, couldn't I?
Oh, well, you did win demo of the day yesterday, I'm pleased
I would
to report.
hope so, with that, because I did some cracking samples yesterday. Not that I'm blowing my own trumpet.
I'd love to wind you up and say it was a close run thing, but it wasn't.
Right.
You absolutely romped home yesterday.
I rocked it home.
You did,
Glad
yeah.
to hear it. Glad to hear it. Now look at this. This is what I'm on about with those little wings just lifting up. Aren't they just? They're just so different and so unique with them. The fact that you can place them wherever you want, and then all I've got that lovely get well soon. It's just going to go perfectly along the bottom, and I'm just going to use a little bit of tape for that one. So that's just going to pop under them wings. That is super. And then just a little bit. I mean, come on, how simple is this? How
Super
quick and
simple.
easy has this one been? But how fabulous does it look? And can I just show you, because you're not going off me yet, right? Don't even think about it, right? That is the dragonflies, right? However, those of you that love butterflies more, you could do that whole thing with the butterflies. So make exactly the same card with the butterflies, wherever you want the wings, whether it's on a box, whether it's on your shaped cards, put the butterflies anywhere and they'll lift up. Or, you know, like I said, on a box. What about on one of our fancy boxes, Joe, where you can do them again onto the sides of your boxes? This is one of those ones where it explodes, you know, our multiple part exploding box. And then all of these have butterflies with liftable wings. That's the butterfly one. The fairies, all my life, I'm going to have to come and get this sample here, because this, it needs a tea light. You're not going to be able to see, because we won't be able to turn the lights off, but if you put a tea light in the bottom, right? Oh, apparently we found a special button. Right, here we go. I've got a tea light. Press the button. Press the button.
Oh,
yeah, it works,
yes.
Except me tea. Oh, it doesn't turn all the lights off though. Just turns some of the lights off. But still, even if it doesn't turn them all off, can we still appreciate how fabulous that looks?
Absolutely.
Look at it, and then little wings, you can put them anywhere, especially if you have a Gemini Pro. hands down, you just have to have these dies because you're going to put these fairies absolutely anywhere on any project right up to 12 inches. Even in a big Gemini, you're going to be able to put them anywhere. And her wings just look absolutely spectacular. Make sure you tune in for the whole launch day show tomorrow when we teach you all of this. I don't know where my lid of my fairy box has gone. I don't know if you've got it over there. So that's the fairy. We're still going, right? The hearts all nip together and lift up. So look at this. I mean, is this not just like the classiest card you've seen in terms of the little hearts coming down?
Beautiful.
And they all nip up. Oh, apparently we've gotten a lot of love for these, right? So that's the hearts. Then you've got the stars. Now the stars work in the same way as the hearts and all nip up there as well. So these all nip. I mean, how fabulous is this one here? This was made, so this was one of Joanne's. She sent this over from America. Didn't even get damaged in the post.
That's
Very
amazing.
impressive. And then the last one, those of you who, in fact, let me know in the comments, do you love are you like me and you're all about the dragonflies, or are you loving the butterflies? The flowers, I know, will be another popular one. So can you say, again, position the flowers anywhere you want around your card, all the little pieces lift up. I've got loads of demos. There's going to be a whole show tomorrow. I'm also going to sneak a couple more demos in tonight. So I've got more stuff to show you, but trust me, one of the most usable sets of dies we've ever done because you put it anywhere on any project at all, and it's not very often we can say that, is it not?
Absolutely, and they're going to encompass so many things. People talk about how about even cutting a couple into envelopes for hand-delivered cards, little apertures in your envelopes. I think they'd be great. Another great way of using them. They really are one of those products that's going to challenge you to think outside your crafty box and really start designing and making things that weren't possible before, which is what I think is so brilliant about them. You're going to get the flowers in here. What you've got is the ability, even these smaller ones, to lift up every single delicate petal that is on there. The dragonflies, I love even these tiny ones, all lift up and out of your project. And you've got that wing design in there too, which is absolutely stunning. The next one here is your schmetterlings. You can't have too many schmetterlings. So they're in there for you. This one here is the stars. These look incredible with glitter card behind them, so you're going to love using those with that. Then you've got your fairies. Now, if you've got your sparkle pens, a match made in heaven with your fairies. And then finally, you've got your hearts. I'm seeing a red mirror card behind these. So do you know what I'm thinking? Did you see, looking at those boards and going through what's in there? I think you need all of them. If you want to get a couple of them, you can. I would not be able to try two of these. Two for £18 or $24. Full set syndrome is in full play though. 95% of people that are going for these are going for the entire collection. I'm not surprised. Platinum members, $39.19 or $55.80 is your price on those. Now, let's see what everyone's saying about them, because there is so much love for these in the comments at the moment. Who we got here then? Pamela says, I'm saving this show. So glad you're doing this. Aisha's just got herself the Nancy bag. Gilmore says, love that you can place the dies anywhere, opposed to them all being in one place. Great point. Because they're all separate, if you have the Pro, you can make beautiful scrapbook pages, says Rhonda. That is exactly what Leanne's team had in mind when these were being developed. Throw Craig under the bus, Joe. LOL, says Peg. Peg, I'd never do such a thing. Mocraft says you could put a liftable on an envelope. That was what I was talking about a moment ago. Thank you for that suggestion. These would be pretty with vellum. Mary, Lynn, Pamela, Lynn, all loving your cards as well. Didn't realise they could be put in any pattern. Colour and Felt is loving the fairies. Kay loves the starry hats, and it would be butterflies, the favourite for Barbara. What an amazing reaction we are having to this brand new launch. It's a sneaky peek. It's a VIP preview for you for the launch day that is coming up tomorrow. The other thing I want to talk to you about is this right here. It is the out of this world deal. I'm going to take this off of here at risk of knocking everything over, just to show you that what you are getting in here. I'm going to put the box back, Charlotte, so you still get a nice pretty shot. Here we go. There you are. How's that? See, I'm just, selfless. What we've got here is the magazine itself. 72 different projects in here. A whole host of things from mixed media to Valentine's to Easter to Father's Day. It's all in there for you, which is brilliant. I mean, I can't imagine. The cost of the magazine is $11.99, I believe. I think you could pay that for the magazine on its own, but you've got £50 worth of crafting goodies inside every single one of these. You've got beautiful stamps in here. You've got some incredible dies in there as well. And we're going to give you a stencil in there too. And is this the one where you've got to download? I think you may, 870 downloadable pages for you to click, print and craft anytime you like. If you got all of that for $12.97, I think you'd be cock-a-hoop, I really do. However, that's not where it ends, because you are going to get 10 sheets of the baby blue cardstock. We're going to give you the ribbon included in here, and you are going to get that incredible tape pen in there as well. It is a fantastic deal. It's the out of this world deal, which is why we can only hold the price for 24 hours or until the stock runs out. So whichever of those two things happen first, that it will go. I think if you want it, you need to be quick for it. It is number 29 that we are looking at. I need to remind you the aperture stamps. A lot of you have got these in your baskets and are checking out already. The great thing is you get 6 beautiful sets of these. We will show you them in a lot more detail as we get into the show. Maybe in the second hour, I would imagine. The Totally Tiffany items are absolutely off the chart busy. I know that the Totally Tiffany rotating design board is already, it's like a modern classic, isn't it? It is a legendary product. You guys absolutely love it. If you don't have the magnetic sheet and the ruler that goes on it, you aren't getting the most from it, because it's going to help you with so many other things, isn't it, Sarah?
Oh, positioning is everything. And it's $12.99 or $14.99. I mean, it's literally, for the value you get, it is pennies, right? Now, yes, it's lovely. If you want to go for the bag, we've got the bags in stock. The bags are fantastic. That's a nice treat yourself type project, right? So that's the bag. Now, the rotating design board, we've sold thousands and thousands of these. If you don't already have the rotating design board, you just need to get one ordered today, okay? Now, this, your rotating design board on its own, this is it. So what it's going to do is it's got the little clip on the top and it rotates so that you can work on it. What Tiffany's done now is she's added this perfect magnetic base. So personally, I would stick mine on, because I can't think when you'd ever want to use this and not magnetize it. When's it ever going to be not a great addition? So you're going to add that on, and if you want to stick it on, you can stick it on. Once it's on, you kind of don't need this anymore, because any one of your projects, right? So we just take like a little bit of card or something, pop your card on, and then this is going to hold it in place. So you can use your magnetized ruler, and your magnetized ruler holds that in place while you're working. So you know how you see me sometimes, Joe, right? And I've got little scratchy bits of card, and I take a little scratchy bit of card. Let's have a look. Let's just imagine this is little and scratchy, right? Little scratchy bit of card, and I end up sticking it to my board. Whereas now all you're going to do is you're going to use this. Look at this. I mean, I can get that perfectly positioned, and it's a ruler as well, so it's going to hold that. Can you see it kind of? Can you see how it's just jumping into place?
Amazing,
Joe, right? So it's not. I don't know how to describe it. It's the actual grid on the board enables you to move this.
Very smooth, isn't it? Shiny.
So, yes, but I don't know if I'm getting this quite across, right? You can just stick it on like that. However, the way it's designed drops into place, and it's can you see it's exactly straight, right? As I push, it drops into the next 1/4 of an inch, right? So can you see it? It's just dropping into the next bit. Can you see?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I'm just giving it a little knock, and it finds that next 1/4 of an inch. I don't know how she's done it. Something clever to do with the magnetic in the print as well as the actual base magnetic thing. But this is going to hold everything perfectly positioned underneath.
How great for mats and layers, Sarah. If you struggle lining up your mats and layers, I mean, off the chart for that, isn't it?
Look at that. So you put that down, and it's like jittering. Can you see? It's jitter until it gets perfectly lined up. Honestly, it's just going to be a phenomenal addition. Now, if you don't have the rotating design board, we didn't do a bundle of these two together because I know that thousands upon thousands upon thousands, there's probably nobody watching tonight who doesn't already own a rotating board. If you do own it, just tell everybody else how awesome it is. What a fantastic upgrade for $12.99 or $14.99. It's for nothing versus the return that you're going to get on it. So that is you, if you've been nice and organised. And then what I'm going to do is, that's been organised, this has been fancy. So your Nancy bag, you're going to pop this into your Nancy bag. It's just a nice way of holding everything in place. I like Nancy because she's like Lois's little friend, right? It's like, or Lois's little daughter as it was. So it just means you can keep everything organised, and it's a nice size bag for just popping over your shoulder. I mean, I love the Lois. The Loises are absolutely brilliant. Most people have 2 or 3 of them, I know. But the Nancy is just this little one, got a little space on the side there, and you've just got that reinforced bottom. So it's got the solid reinforced bottom, the extra fabric around there, but then you can see right into it. What a treat for yourself.
Absolutely.
So if you didn't have any of them 3, you could get all 3 of them, Joe.
Oh, absolutely, definitely. If you don't already own the rotating design board or the Nancy, go for both. Get the magnetic base as well for scrapbooking, for mats and layers, for stenciling, for spritzing. It's going to be great for so many different things. And the great thing is you can move it around and twist it around at the same time. So if you're using something like your water reactive ink pads on there, you're going to absolutely love using it. It is a dream to use. It is brand new today and already it is flying out. So what I want to move on and show you again and talk about is the subscription box, or the craft kit as we call it. If you're already in the subscription service, of course you will have received it or be receiving it in the coming days, so you don't need to worry about it. But look at what you're able to do. How stinking cute is that toadstool house that you've got in here. It is absolutely beautiful. And again, colour it up, play around with the themes. It's a creator card, but it's also an edgeable. So it means you're getting double bubble when it comes to the amount of different things, the versatility that it offers to you. Over 290 elements, remember, in there. Metal dies, card blanks, envelopes, ribbon, coloured card, printed papers, dewdrops, pearls in here. Over 290 elements. And remember, full video tutorials, education and inspiration at crafterscompanionbox.com. crafterscompanionbox.com. There's even videos as well, Sarah. It still blows my mind every single time we release one of these that Platinum members can get this for £20 or $20. It's unbelievable value, isn't it?
And 50 bonus points. So that's 50 bonus points on top of the 20 or 25 bonus points you're going to get with it. 25 regular points, you get the 50 bonus points too. So it's these little things that help you either get to platinum or stay at platinum if you're already there, okay? So, don't you be going falling over. I'm coming back to these later, right? We are coming back to those. You guys are loving those, right? So with the box, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have a go. I think I'm going to have a bit of play with the toadstool, Joe. It would be an absolute crying shame. For those of you that didn't see me earlier, by the way, you get 2 of our brand new, so you know the big creator cards that we've done, we designed 2 exclusive designs. I'm just going to hold on that. These designs are only available in this box. Any other company would say you can either get 1 as a tester, or we'd give you little miniature versions of them to try the concept. We've given you 2 brand new designs. So when we designed the collection, we did these extra 2 and they're exclusively available in the subscription box.
And that's just because we sell so many thousands and thousands and thousands of these, isn't it? That we're able to get them and give you that awesome deal.
Well, it's partially that, Joe. And then also it's partially the fact that, so these boxes, the reason we can give you like twice at least the value of what's in them is these aren't a product for us. So this isn't, you know, when we're not making this as a business to sell these to kind of make profit on them. The point of these boxes is to get you hooked in the Crafters Companion world. So I know if I give you brand new designs, exclusive designs, phenomenal value for money, you can't afford to miss that box. Which is why we sell tens of thousands of them all over the world. And I'm banking on the fact that if you already haven't ordered the rest of the creator cards, you're going to get these, you're going to try them, you're going to absolutely love them, and you're probably going to come back and buy some more. So this is our kind of marketing budget as a business. So we sell you these boxes, and that's why we put the bonus points on. We do them at a ridiculously stupid price. We still let you have your platinum discount on top of that. We give you way more value than you could ever need, so that this becomes a no-brainer purchase, so that then you get hooked on these days and come back for more, which is why we always give you the nicest designs in the subscription boxes too. And I say subscription because we've got tens of thousands of people in the subscription over in America that order these through HSN. And then in the rest of the world, we don't have them on a subscription service. You order them one at a time when they all come out. Everyone is a limited production run. So we're showing you this. We generally only feature it in the first 1 or 2 weeks of the month. Then once they're sold out, that is it. Never to be made again. You've missed your chance. So don't say I didn't warn you with it, right? So I'm going to start with that toadstool. So you've got the two designs, the toadstool house and then the gorgeous floral on here. I'm going to start with the toadstool. In case you missed me showing you at the beginning of the presentation, you've basically got about 15, 18, 20 quid's worth of extra cards and envelopes in here. So all your base cards and envelopes. You've got the ribbons and the gems, and then you've also got these lovely papers just to kind of get you started with the papers as well. So we put them in here so that it's a complete box and you could make a load of projects with
And
the
am
box.
I right in thinking those papers are only in this box? Sarah?
Yes.
Is that how it works?
They're always designed exclusive. Do you want to have another
Brilliant.
little look at them, seeing as this will be your
yeah,
own chance?
the floral ones are
So you
so
get those
gorgeous.
gorgeous papers, and we've used some of these. This is our open box that we're working from. So if you wonder why there's not so many papers in here, it's because we've been using them, okay? But then as well as those patterns, you get the solids that match in with them. So it's a nice, because of the time of year, it's a nice bright springtimey palette. And then the ribbons and the gems and the pearls are all going to match, okay? So they're in there. I'm only going to use one of the dies, so there is the other die in here. As I fold this all back over, I'm going to show you how to use these. Now, if you haven't already watched it, go back. I did an amazing, I know I would say that because it's my show, but I did an amazing 2-hour masterclass teaching you, I think there were 7 different techniques with these creator card edgeables. This has been our biggest launch of the year so far. With like thousands and thousands you have ordered these. So I know this concept is like one of the most, if not the most popular concept we've ever brought you. So what you're going to do is you're going to watch them projects back and make all those cards with this sort of project design, okay? What I'm going to do today is just keep it nice and simple. So I've taken one of the 5x7 cards out of the kit. So you've got the base card and you'll see it's just a little bit bigger than what that design is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another piece of card. Again, the same sort of size. I've just cut them a little bit smaller. So a little bit of white stamping card and I've cut a tiny bit smaller. And what I'm going to do is, Joe, is I'm going to run that through the Gemini, hold it in place with a little bit of tape.
What I'm thinking, Sarah.
Go on.
Do you know what toadstools need?
What do they need?
Fairies.
They
you know
do.
What do you know what we've got in our launch?
Oh,
do you know
fairies.
some beautiful little fairies could just accent any project that you make with those edgeable creator cards. So is it fair to say then it's like all of the things you can do with an edgeable, all the things you can do with a creator card, like a love child of the two?
Yes.
Amazing.
Mush them together, get even more use. Now look at that, look how beautifully well that's cut. It's because that's a Gemini, right? So all I'm going to do is pop all the background out. I'm going to pop those bits out, lift this off, right? And then bear in mind that this is your low tack tape. Doesn't matter if I rip this edge because we're going to cut this away, right?
Okay.
So I'm going to take this part away. And then once it's away, Joe, if I just reach under, where's my little pair of snips? These me little mini snips, right? So these little mini snips, you can just come off here. So I'm going to take this background piece out there, right? So I'm going to cut this to there. I'm going to cut this one to here as well. And then all these extra little pieces here. Now this is really clever, okay? So if you take that out, can you see this little window opens? How incredible is that, right?
Beautiful.
These open out here. So all these little pieces, I just want you to pop them all out. You don't have to do them with your snips.
And I bet you could just ink all of those little liftable bits individually as well, give them lots of tone and texture and shade. I think you could have so much fun putting them together.
Well, that's what I was just about to say. Because look, I've got some here.
It's like we're in tune, isn't it?
You're right there. You're right there in your head, Joe. Right. So if I just go around here, around the actual toadstool, I can do my toadstool in blue. And then we can go and say, right, let's blend the blue into our little fairy in the pink. And of course, where we blend the two together, we'll end up with like a nice shade of purple. So you can blend that in the pink. And then you can merge the pink into a little bit of yellow to use a different shade. So you're going to merge the pink into the yellow. And because these are our Harmony water reactives, they're all going to like work together. Now, what I'm going to do is, Joe, right, I've just kind of gone I'm going a bit speedy on this because I haven't even popped it out. But here is the one that I've done where I've coloured up the toadstool in the blue and all the background pieces. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do another piece of the card, Joe, do a little bit of inking up with that, and I will do that one so everybody can see them all merged together, okay? While you're letting me know who's already got this, who's super excited about having this.
Lots of questions coming in about a whole host of different things. Anne wants to know the measure, are there inch measurement, Are there inch measurements on the magnetic thing, as she puts it? There
Yes.
are inch measurements on there, indeed there is. The board is absolutely awesome, very useful item, says Susan. The question is tonight from Mary Pat, how many rotating design boards do you own? Not a question, Sarah, of do you own a rotating design board, which I think is a really great point. Eleanor can't wait to get this box. It looks so much fun. Sandra
It's the best one ever.
Sandra's had to get it for the toadstool diet alone, she's telling me. Eleanor agrees with what you said about the box. She says, Sarah, it's so true. So ever since I've been in the subscription, I've bought so much more of your products and I love all of them that you have made.
It's working, it's working. Do you know what? Not many companies would let you in on the fact that that's their marketing ploy. I'm more than happy to tell you, because I like to be really transparent with people like that. Because otherwise, Joe, you kind of think, well, is that a little bit too good to be true? What's the catch?
Of course. And we're all friends here, aren't we?
We're all friends.
Lynn Harvey's only 90 points. She's got 9,000. Oh, hang on, I've got to work this out in my head. I've got a little thing down there that sits under the screen and lets me know what all the thresholds are. And can I share something with you?
Go on.
The blue tack's gone dry and it's dropped off and fell on the floor and I can't see it. So I'm going to come back to that one in a moment. Pamela says, I love that die. Can't wait for the toadstool to arrive. Lynn's just gone for, actually, the liftables and the new creative card craft kit. It fell in the basket. That happens to me all the time. See, when I'm going to Zara, I only pop in for a little look round and then all of a sudden, things fall on my arm, Sarah.
Yep.
I am frog marched into the changing rooms and then I just end up at the till and it's all a blur when I come out. I don't know how it happens.
I know the feeling. I
All
know
the
the feeling
time.
exactly.
Yes, loads of you going for the box. Absolutely loving it. Why wouldn't you love it when it's such incredible value? You can use your Club Inspired discount and you're still getting and you're getting bonus points on there for it as well. Love the colour tones that you've used here, Sarah. I think they're absolutely beautiful.
Oh, they're absolutely gorgeous, Joe. They will become the most usable. I mean, I said this before. This has been one of our biggest launches of, well, I think it's been our biggest launch of the year so far when it comes to getting that, you know, the create a card edgeable designs. They went crazy. They sold out in Create and Craft. They sold out on HSN. You guys went absolutely bananas for them. And then what we're talking about is now is basically having 2 brand new exclusive designs that we're adding to the collection. Now, what I've done with this is just a little bit different, Joe, right? And I've tried to pick a card that I haven't done before.
Okay.
So can you see that? It's going to connect onto the front of here and kind of open separately. And then I've got a black piece of card, which is going to go around the outside and then connect that in with. So it's just going to seal that inside there. Can you see? So we're going to have like this separate opening piece. So I'm just going to trim this tiny little bit more so it's a little bit more comfortable inside there. And I'm going to stick that down and stick the black piece of card over the top, Joe.
What are we calling it? An illusion gate card?
Oh, you can call it whatever you want,
Yeah?
Joe. It's
All right.
do you know, I already felt like I'd chosen my favourite card of the show, but then we've done this.
Do you need to be mindful? Our tape pens will stick onto ink, will they? It's not a problem, Sarah.
Joe, our tape pens will stick onto anything. I mean, they are that good, they will stick onto almost anything. However, do you know, good question. You know, I'll give you 10 out of 10 for trying.
All right, thanks.
Right? Nice idea. Right.
Very, very busy still on these. Everyone's seeing the value in this. Remember, over 290 elements. We say you're going to make 24 cards. You're going to use the consumables in here to make 24 cards. Then what you're going to do is have the dies that live forever. As long as you look after them, you're going to make hundreds of cards, thousands of cards with this for that incredibly low investment of £24.99 or dollars, £20 or dollars if you are a Club Inspired Platinum member. I just think you need to have it. You need to have all of them. All of our craft kits are amazing value. So every now and then though, Sarah, one comes along, doesn't it? And you think,
let's just knock it out the park.
This is thebomb.com.
I remember this time, it was around about this time last year, Joe, when that exact same thing happened.
I remember.
One came out the park and you and I, it sold out in the launch show and we've never been allowed to talk about it again.
No, it's gone forever.
Because we can't make them again. So if you missed out on that then, you kind of missed out on it. Now, can you see with that one? All you're going to do is, I've just kind of done like a card inside a card there. And then if I just show you what I've done, oh, you stand up there, card inside a card. And if I just show you with this one here that I'd finished, save me doing the dots and dabs, right? I just dotted and dabbed it all the way around the outside with the silver pen and added a little bow. But how fabulous is that? There are so many different things that you could do with this. I'm going to try and get back and show you some more a little bit later on. But remember, how Craig's done some tutorials. You can go and have a look at them on the crafterscompanionbox.com. Loads of people I've seen have been getting these delivered already. We've got a special Facebook group just for people who get the boxes every month with thousands of people in there. Just go in there, you ask them. I bet everybody in that group is saying, this is my favourite box so far. However, we only make a limited quantity of them. So get them while we've got it.
Absolutely. I want to know who out there has got every single box, because I know there's lots of you. Every time I ask this question, so many of you come through. In fact, you know what? If you have got a shelf with all the boxes on, if you've got a cabinet full of our boxes, I'd love to see them. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send them into. Now, I can see a lot of bulging baskets over on the website at the moment. So I think it's only fair that you don't miss out on any of Sara's demonstrations. So what I'm going to do is going to give you a couple of minutes to get yourself checked out and done. Then you can come back, sit back, relax, enjoy the second hour and all the inspiration that that's going to bring. So whilst you do that, here's all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. Become a member of our club today.
Oh my word, I've just heard how many of you have checked out on that basket and on those liftables. My, oh my, it is an off-the-chart busy launch show. Carrie says, I started on box number 1, I've got every single one. Not a single regret about any of the boxes that I've always purchased. Elnita has all of them as well. I mean, you know, when there's an anthology of something, Sara, and it goes on for a really, really, really long time, like anything, dare I even say it myself in Eurovision, there's been a few years where I've kind of just gone off the boil with it a little bit, and then I've come back to it later and I've picked it up and it's the best thing ever. For us to hold people's interest for all of those boxes and people not be able to miss out on them, it goes to show you just how incredible the product and the value absolutely is in those. So please don't miss out on it, because the popular ones, they go quickly and they don't come back into stock. That is how it goes. We are going to go back to the liftables because you guys have been mesmerised by these, because the amount of things that you can do is absolutely gorgeous. I love the samples that have been created with this. Isn't that bag there absolutely beautiful? This one here with the stars on, I think is so, so gorgeous. This one here with the stars as well. Check out that background that's been used with it. Think about what inks you're going to use with it, what backgrounds you're going to create with your sparkle pens, what papers are you going to use with this. And the great thing is you get to completely choose the composition, because they are all totally loose. On scrapbook pages, they are going to look immense. They really, really are. I'll quickly run you through the designs that you are getting in here, which is brilliant. So in here, you are going to receive the flowers here like this. I'll just show you, just lift those up. Every single one of those petals will lift up. You've got the flowers, the dragonflies, the butterflies, you get the stars You get the fairies and you get the hearts in there as well. $48.99 or $69.75. A brilliant deal on these. Michelle says my stack of subscription boxes was almost touching my ceiling, so I had to split them and make 2 stacks. Both now taller than me, and I am 5'2". That is amazing. You can have like a pallet full of them soon, Michelle. Lynn says I've got.
But the thing is, Joe, they must be awesome if people keep coming back.
Absolutely.
For more.
Absolutely. Lynn's got all of them except 17 and 20. How frustrating. Goes to show you, you need to see them.
That's probably the one that sold out last year.
Maybe 20. Maybe that was number 20. Anne says as well, I've had the subscription since the very beginning. Betsy's just ordered the box, the liftables, and the TT magnetic tool set, which is fine. Do you know what? It's fine, Sarah. Because it's Treat Yourself Tuesday.
Treat yourself.
Treat Yourself Tuesday.
Joe, are the top 3 items in the show. If you're going for them and you just need that little bit something extra to get you the free P&P or something, definitely check out the other deals. You've got to remember, this is the show in the week where we have the awesome deals on the show. So just go and have a little look in the whole category and you'll see things like the Explorer's Kit, the Out of This World deal. These are the best deals that we have on all of our brand new products all week. It's like the show. This is the show in the schedule that we all fight over, just so you know. This is the one, right? Now, I'm going to get ready for another demo on them liftables, okay? Because the thing is, you can, if you want, just multi-buy and get a couple. However, I'm going to show you why they all work together as well. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do like a stepper card. So let me just show you it first. This is the sort of card I'm talking about, right? So I'm going to do a stepper and we're going to lift up our little fairy wings. We're going to lift up our little flowers in there as well. And actually I'm going to go a step further and I'm going to ink her wings as well because they just can't to be inked, right? So I'm going to start off, I've got some squares of card. So I've got a square of card that we're going to then mat and layer onto the base. And then I've also got a couple of little other squares that we're going to put onto the side. So we've got some of those other panels, right? So let's have a little look. Let's get the fairies out. I keep using these fairies.
Did it even occur to me that you'd use, I hadn't even thought about the possibilities when it comes to mixing and matching them,
Mix
Sarah.
and match.
And that's the joy of going for the whole collection, isn't it? The, you know, products here at Crafters Companion are designed by crafters for crafters, so you know you're always going to get the maximum amount of craftability out of them. So yeah, get all of them, and then you're going to be able to mix and match them. I could see the stars being on something like 2 of them mounted together, totally cut out on things like mobiles and stuff like that.
Yes,
even in windows
idea.
as well. Put them in your windows, the fairies and the butterflies at Christmas, and then spray over them and take them off. Use them as like a little stencil. So many different things you can do with these.
Brilliant. I love that idea. Now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to be quite careful. So I'm going to position her there. Then I'm going to open up my flowers and use a couple of my flowers. So let's have a little look. See, you've got some of them that are like a double cut.
Nice.
So I'm going to go with a double cut down here. I'm going to have another big one down here. Let's go with like a medium size and a small size going up the edge. Yeah, just have a little tiny mini one up there. So I've kind of got my little array going on there. And then watch what I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm going to use my magnetic to hold them in place like this, right? So you've got them held in place, and then I'm going to position my cardstock back over the top. So instead of potentially ripping the cardstock, Joe, with all of these pieces, I'm just going to put them all in one place. Look at that. So I'm going to do that there. There's my fairy. And she's going to go, well, she's not. She, along with her florals, is going to go underneath here. So we're going to cut that one. And then while we're on, you see, we could cut these other, let's just squeeze them all. No, we won't. I'll take my time, Joe, do them one at a time.
Okay.
So there's my top piece, right? So I haven't had to tape all of those dies down. I've positioned them where I wanted, used the magnetic top. Talking about magnets, you see. How useful are your magnets? How are you going to be using magnets all the time? It's the same with that Tiffany board, right? Now,
you can immediately see how beautifully they've cut, even before you lifted it off of there.
I know, even just seeing it like that. Now, I did say that we could ink her wings. So if you're wanting to ink wings up, Joe, all you're going to do is hold like another piece of card. So I'm just going to put a little bit of coloured card behind this. And then let's find a nice colour. Oh, there, oh, I can see it. Yes. Little bit of plum jam.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's opaque pigment. Don't want any opaque pigment plum jam. Tell you what, we've got ink pads all over here, haven't we? Should I get, let's have a look. I've got a little bit of red.
I reckon it was Craig's fault.
Do you think the red will go? Oh, I don't know. Do you know what? I'm just going to take my chances and don't you do this with the opaque pigment, right? because it's going to take ages to dry.
Although, can you imagine if you heat embossed her wings?
She'd look she would
Wouldn't
look
she?
fabulous. She would look absolutely amazing. But I'm just wanting to get, oh yes, look at that. Little bit of colour onto those wings, Joe. Make it really stand out. And then the same with this one here. So she's just crying out to have this done to her wings, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And
What is
remember,
better
I
than
am
fairy
going to be
wings?
doing, I'm going to be doing a whole launch day show tomorrow with these. So all you're getting here is like the warm-up act. You're just getting a little bit of a feel for it. Now, if you wanted to do the same with the flowers, watch this, you can do exactly the same. So you can just pop them on there, Joe, and you can like ink the edges of the flower. Look at these. So do this a lot. This is just an absolute no-brainer to add on, but you use your, instead of using the opaque pigments, I want you to use your water reactives or even your quick dries, because basically you want it to dry. Ours isn't going to really
absolutely.
dry. Be brilliant for the heat embossing though.
So many people are loving these. Nearly everyone going for the whole collection. They're available on a 2-for-1 individually, but I know a lot of you seen the value. Loads of the comments all talking about loving the fact that they are not together. It's so lovely, I mean, to have dyes that are all together and they cut a pattern in, but with this it's complete personalisation, complete customisation. It means that you can fit them on any product. If you want a tiny embellishment just to go in the bottom panel of a double Z card, you've got it. If you want something that's going to fill an entire 12 by 12 scrapbook page, you've got it here with these as well. They go into so many things. I mean, you could even, Sarah, I'm thinking, place these over the edge and actually snip the side part away, couldn't you, and have that wing coming over the edge of a card if you wanted to.
You want to
so
do that?
many options.
Oh, I love this. I'm loving the ideas coming out, Joe, and these are just your ideas.
I know.
Imagine since our crafters get a hold of it. Oh.
Imagine if you could actually craft what you could come up with these. Incredible.
Wait till we get to the craft along. I'm dying to hear what everybody wants to do in the craft along.
Let us know if you've got any ideas. Maybe you want to come on the craft along for these. I've got an email address for you, and you can pop your emails in there, put in the subject line what it is you want to do, what you're interested in. Tell us a little bit about you, where you are, what's your name, where you're from, and we'll try and get you on. The details are there along the bottom of your screen. Crafters TV guest at crafterscompanion.co.uk. That's Crafters TV guest at crafterscompanion.co.uk. Come on, get involved. We're a friendly bunch here at Crafters TV, and we love meeting as many of our viewers as we possibly can. I say viewers, I mean friends. Crafty friends is what we're like. Margaret says, I love that tip in the magnetic sheet, Sarah. Thank you for that. We'll definitely be giving that a go. Loads of people still talking about the subscription boxes and having all of them. I knew a lot of people had all of them, Sarah. I didn't realise this many of our crafty friends owned all of them.
Loads of our viewers. Right, here we go. So I'm just lifting all these up. Do you want me to give you the sizing for, should we make the base card and then you can just watch me put the rest of the card together, okay?
Absolutely.
So if I just move all my stuff over and I'll get a little piece of card out here ready. So what I've got is a piece of black card. This is cut. So I started with A4 and I cut it to 8 1/4. So it's basically the width of A4, but I trimmed it to 11. Right? So 8 1/4 by 11, which means you could do this out of 8 1/2 by 11 or out of A4. That's why I tried to do this size, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to come and you're going to decide how wide do you want your panel. So I'm going to go like 2 1/2 inches. So I'm going to score that, not start it straight at the top, but I'm going to kind of score that part way down, right? Now, I want this to be a 2-inch step up. So I go up 2 inches, right? And then you come back down 2 inches. So you go up 2 and down 4. The halfway point of this, because it was 11, would be 5 1/2. So look at this. I come along to the 5 1/2, miss the middle section, but fold in the side section, right? And then because our step's 2 inches, we need to add 2 inches onto this. So that's 5 1/2. We're going to go 6 1/2, 7 1/2. Got you following that?
Yep, I got you.
Right. And then all you're going to do is come in with your craft knife and you're going to trim down this middle section here. You're probably going to use your metal edge ruler, but I'm just going for speed here. And then that gives you the step on the back, the step on the back, on the front and up, and then this step up on here. So there is my stepper card, Joe. And I'm just going to go now and do a little bit more matting and layering onto the front of here to put all the card together.
Absolutely beautiful. Remember, I think there's so many great things about Crafters TV. One of them being, though, that you can watch back all of these shows anytime you like. So, Sarah, she was meant to do one demo in this show. I mean, maybe there'll be 3
whatevs.
demos. There could be 4. Who knows?
Whatevs.
Whatevs.
It's my show. Who's going to tell us off?
No, I can't think of anyone, really.
Yep,
Is there anyone that
exactly.
tells you off? No, there isn't.
Well, yeah, my mum still does. My
There you
husband
go.
definitely
Leanne
does.
sometimes,
Leanne tells me off, yeah.
Sometimes Leanne will tell you off.
Yeah.
I think she's working from home at the minute, so no danger of that. So,
That's what you think.
yeah, anyway, so what you can do is these 4 demonstrations, anytime, come watch them back. How many demonstrations will there be in your launch party, your launch day show tomorrow?
Well, it's not you, is it not? It's Ben.
It's not, it's Ben.
So it depends on how quiet Ben is.
Well, I reckon with 6 to 8.
Easy.
Okay,
Yeah,
6 to 8.
definitely.
So there you go. That's hours of tuition. That's hours of education on these alone. Then we'll have a craft along in the next few weeks as well. That's an opportunity for you to craft in real time. So if you still haven't made Knock It Out of the Park projects by then, which you absolutely will have done, you will then have the opportunity to come back and craft with us in real time, which I think is absolutely incredible. So there's so many great orders to get these. The brilliant thing about them is you're completely able to customize these in any way you want. Whether it's going on a tiny tag or it's going on a 12 by 18 scrapbook page, these are going to fit, which is brilliant.
Tags, Joe, I hadn't thought of tags.
How could you forget about tags, Sarah?
Tags are going to look brilliant and they're going to look so professional. Do you know, I got totally carried away here, didn't I, doing my coloured fairy lift-up wings, and I haven't done all the flowers because we'd be on all day, but oh my word, how good do they look with the colour tinted flowers on there.
Brilliant.
Hadn't thought of that when I got this card ready, but I'm absolutely loving this now. Oh, and do you know what? A couple of little gems in the middle. Oh, some of the dewdrop gems that you would have like inside your craft box.
Even thinking about what you're going to put in the background. Imagine using the fairies with a load of sparkle pen washes in the background. They're going to look amazing.
Yes. And I definitely love your idea of using these fairies along with the toadstools.
Yeah.
That are in the,
going to look brilliant. Going to look,
fabulous.
knock your socks off amazing.
And look, these flowers just all lift up. And then the same, can you see, you're just lifting them all up, but you put them wherever you want, and then you colour those little, you could just play and play and play forever. I mean, I've kept it pretty simple there, and it still looks fabulous.
Doesn't look simple to me.
I mean, but it was. You watched me make it, Joe. You saw how simple it was. And that's, do you know, that is mixing some of the others. I've got loads of things. Should we just whiz through the marketing suite?
Yes, please.
The concept suite, sorry. So, these are some of the cards I'm going to be showing with you again tomorrow as well. So, things like a TP card.
My favourite card concept, TP.
Is it?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right, well, you make sure you tune in tomorrow.
I will be.
You thought they were good already. How good do they look with wiftables?
Wiftables.
How good do they look with wiftables
I
in
love
there?
a wiftable.
Right, well, that's the next collection coming up, right? You talked about boxes, Joe.
Yeah.
Boxes, put your vellums behind.
Nice.
And box lids with all of these lifting up. Now, the card that I did earlier on in the show, this is that card concept with your lovely, I just love these. The fact that you can pop them wherever you want and all the wings always lift up around there. I'm going to do a little bit with the hearts and the stars and to show you how all of those work, because basically, can you see, they all step up. And I just think, for kids' cards especially, they're just really unique, different. What about this? I'm going to have to just move these. I've got so many cards going on here, Joe, right? Stepper cards. Oh, you could use this. This one hasn't, but you could spark something there. That could be the stepper. You could use your star as the stepper, as the edge lifts up.
Or how about a stepper shaker? Those little apertures with some little bits of glitter in there, maybe.
Love that, love that. There's the one that I took my inspiration from for that card that I've just done. You've got things like your twisty cards, and then there's those hearts, and the hearts are all going to stand up in exactly the same way, right? So they are going to step up like this. There, you can see them really, really well here. Those fabulous. Look at them.
Look at that.
Love them.
Do you know what might be nice?
What?
How about a star book with some of these in them?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, beautiful.
Love that idea. Look, that's the one where you've got the different sizes of the twists on the front. I might try and do this one tomorrow as well, should I?
Nice.
Yeah, I'll go and have a look,
that looks gorgeous.
Squeeze that in. Oh, there's just loads, Joe. There is loads you can do. Get them ordered now. knowing that I'm going to be doing that masterclass tomorrow, come what may. They've all sold out. I'm still doing the whole masterclass because the show's planned now and I've got loads of stuff to show you.
Well, so many of you going for these already. It is so amazingly busy out there at the moment. If you want them, if you want to be amongst the first crafters to get your hands on them, then absolutely do. Grab these right now. I'm going to remind you again what you are getting included. So you are going to get the flowers in here. This is what they're going to cut out. When you get colour on these, I'm not sure black and white does them complete justice, I'll be honest with you. With this one here, I'm not sure how close you can get. See this one here, what you've got is that double cut. So it's almost like a lotus flower. So you can see you've got little petals there in the middle and then bigger petals around the outside. You could double cut the centre petal and inlay that in a separate colour if you wanted to. How amazing does that look? They are absolutely incredible. So you've got the flowers, you've also got the dragonflies, you're going to receive the butterflies, the stars, the fairies, and the hearts in there as well. Absolutely awesome value. Awesome source value for money is what they are. And you can completely customize them as well. Now, tri-blends. A couple of different options for you. First up, we've got the brushes for you. Now, the brushes are awesome. What you've got is that incredible brush nib on every single one of them. So it's still everything that you know and love about our original tri-blends. The 3 shades of the one colour that gives you that seamless blend and ombre so you can get amazing depth and dimension to all of your different projects, that's what I meant. And this one here, the brush is 24 pieces, is a full collection as well, which is awesome. So these are the colours that you are going to receive in here. You've got all of these ones and all of these ones. 24 pieces offering you 72 pens in total. Therefore, less than £1 a pen is what you're looking at before you've even taken your Club Inspire discount off of there as well. Very busy on those. Great for laying down lots of colour. Great for flicks and textures as well. If you want to go for the original, the OGs, that's our new term for the original Gemini, Sarah.
Oh,
the OG,
I like it.
which I think the kids saying it means something else. It's not rude, I checked. But now I call everything that's original the OG, and I've got to stop doing it because I sound like an old man dancing at a disco with teenagers. So what you've got in this one is your deep blends, which is fantastic, and these are the colours that you're going to get in there. It's the original bullet nib that you've got. Again, gives you that beautiful blending all the way through, which is fantastic. £67.99, £101.95, 24 pens, 72 colours in there. It really is fantastic value for money. Right, speaking of pens, do you want a little, I mean, it's all about it's all about the previews and the sneaky peeks this show. We've got not one, but 2 previews for you in this show. 14th of May, Colour Me Happy. That's this Friday, Sarah, isn't it?
That is just a few days' time. I am going to be on with this brand new gift box. Now, let me just tell you, okay?
What's in here?
Now, this is a fabulous gift that is not due to launch into all the shops until what we call Q4. So basically the big Christmas selling period. So this is our big, uber amazing Christmas gift. But what we're going to do is we are pre-releasing it to our members early. So we had this on HSN last week, complete sellout. It's not scheduled to be on TV in the UK here for a good while yet. You are seeing it before it hits all of the shops, before it goes onto Amazon, before it goes everywhere. You're getting first chance. And let me just tell you, on Friday when it launches, amazing price deal on this, because Friday is the start of a fantastic event for us. So this is coming in on Friday, right?
So many sneak peeks.
I know, I'm telling you all sorts. So what
Salacious
is,
gossip.
Can I just show you, Joe? It's got this wonderful packaging on it, right? So when you open, can you see it's got this like magnetized closure?
Fancy.
I love fancy packaging.
Fancy.
Oh, you get me every time with the fancy packaging. And when you open it up, it's basically 18 of the tri-blends. And it's all in this, what you call it, it's like the fuzzy, the velvet touch, right? So space for every one of these in like the velvet.
Looks like a jewellery case.
It's
or
fancy,
somewhere you store your fancy cigars or your watches.
And now if you were, this is basically designed for those of you that already have the tri-blends, know how awesome they are, want to buy these as a gift. This is a perfect gift, because look, not only do you have the velvet tray with all the tri-blends in, but when I lift this out of the tray, inside here, You then get loads of colouring sheets to get. It's like a box of chocolates with the underneath layer, isn't it? So can you see, you get like the step-by-step colouring blending guide in here as well. You're going to learn all about it. You get the colouring sheets to learn how to do that. And then you've got loads of the Spectrum Noir on the specialist colouring cardstock. You get loads of these to start and do all of your colouring. Now this isn't all of them because this is the one I've been working on, but you get loads of sheets to get you started. They are all going to go in that underneath bottom tray as it was, so they store in there along with the pens on the top. And if I just tell you, the price on this is awesome and it's not available anywhere else.
What?
Right? So this is the only time you're going to get it. And can you see here? Look at all the blends. So these are the colours that we've got on the back. These are the colouring sheets that we get in here. These are your instructions, and it tells you all about this on here. So 18 of your markers. You get the marker colouring pages, the practice sheets, the how-to guide. Everything is on there. Our producer Johnny is laughing in my ear. He cannot believe the price.
I've just heard.
Don't tell them. Don't you dare tell them. Don't tell them. You can't keep a secret, you. It's a really good price. It's a really good price, but then on Friday, there's something going on where there's
you get something for free as well.
There's something
You
going
can't
on
get the-
where you get to, so it was already slated to launch on Friday, which is just going to be awesome. But then on Friday, basically, if you buy something on Friday, you'll get something extra for free. So you order it when it launches. Don't order it early. If it goes on the website live early, wait till Friday. You get the extra freebie. So trust me. Awesome show coming your way on Friday.
It's just, you're killing me, Sarah. I just want to... What's the day today? Today's Tuesday, all day. So I reckon if you check the website,
Don't wait till Friday because you want the freebie. You want the freebie.
Can you get it for platinum? You get platinum discount as well.
You get your platinum discount, and you get the discount we're already offering on it, and also you get the freebie. Now all I'm saying is, awesome
right,
deal on
I'm
Friday.
buying.
Tune in on Friday.
I've got 5 or 6 friends that I know that are not crafters that would absolutely love that. Yeah. I'm going to be stocking up Christmas presents. You're going to want to get them on Friday and get them put away.
Yes, you are, because come Christmas, you'll either not be able to get hold of it or you'll be paying a fortune. Here are.
Oh my! This just keeps getting better.
These are. So it's the 18 core colour families that you need. It's all the core colours that you need. So if you've got the tri-blends, you'll know how these are the colours that you're using all the time. You'll know that. They're the colours you absolutely need. If my son didn't already own all 48 colours of tri-blends, I would absolutely be buying him one of these. I'm just going to tell you, perfect. Whether it's for newbie colourists, whether it's for aspiring colourists, whether it's for kids' presents, put them away for Christmas. You know how awesome the tri-blends are. They're our #1 selling lines globally. This is just brilliant. Tune in on Friday. Colour me happy.
I'm sulking. Not happy. It really hurts me to keep a secret.
If you order 6 of these for the 6 friends that you wanted to order them for, right?
Yeah.
You'll get 6 of the freebies. It's not just one, you'll get 6 of the freebies.
I thought you were going to tell me how much they were going to be then for 6 of them. Right, okay, let's move on, because if we don't move on, I'm going to get myself in a lot of trouble. Yolanda says Joe is itching to tell us the details. Itching? I'm going to have a nosebleed in a minute. It's so desperate to get it out. But you're going to have to tune in on Friday. My friend Grant, who got into colouring over lockdown, would literally lose his mind over that box. I hope he's not watching, because he's definitely getting one of those for Christmas. Now, we need to go back to this. It's a modern classic, this box. I'm going to say it because it is one of the best boxes I can remember. All of the boxes are amazing value, but as Sarah said, every now and then a box comes along and it just is off the chart busy. This is that box. I don't think you're going to have many opportunities to get your hands on this, because once they sell out, they are gone and we do not get them back. It is a one-time opportunity. Also, make sure you go over to crafterscompanionbox.com, where you will find video tutorials on how to put these projects together as well. It's so busy on this, Sarah, but it really isn't surprising, is it?
No, definitely not. And all I will say is, quite often when I see things from a company, I think, that's too good to be true, there's a catch there. You know what it's like, there always is. There is a catch with this, and I'm going to be upfront about it, right? We make so many tens of thousands of these, and these are not a product that we sell. These are made and part of our marketing team and our marketing plans and our marketing budget, which is why we're able to do the box one a month that is outstanding, exceptional value, and we make tens of thousands of these and sell them all over the world. And the catch is, I know when you get a bit of this, you are absolutely going to come back for more. And we've had people in the comments saying exactly that. They're like, yeah, that was me. That was me exactly. So what we do is every month, we take our best-selling line at the time or whatever, and we give you a couple of extra exclusive designs. So within this one, what you're getting is, you're getting 2 of the designs, right? So you've got the toadstool design and also the florals. So of that one there, the toadstool, you've already seen me demonstrate it, but then we've also got this fabulous floral, which I'm going to demonstrate next. Each of these dies, you couldn't buy the dies for the value in the box. So forget about all the extra stuff I'm going to show you. You couldn't buy these. And in fact, I'm not going to say couldn't, I'm going to say can't. You can't buy them, Joe, because they're exclusive designs, right? And you're talking about things like this fabulous, there's your floral one there. And then, oh, there's another lovely one with the floral in there too. And then we've also got the one, oh, the toadstool. The toadstool is absolutely fabulous with some of those beautiful background papers in there. Or just keep them nice and simple. You know, just how it cuts over, but look at the detail cutting in that die, even to the point whereby the little windows open and the little door opens on there as well. So that is your start point, is basically those 2 dies. If you love the dies, which I know you all will be, you've got to get the box to get the dies. You can't buy the dies on their own, they're only available in the box, okay? There's your value straight off. Then, as you do with all of our boxes, you're getting a whole pack of the cards and envelopes. So included in total in here, Joe, you are talking probably 15 to 18 dollars worth of cards and envelopes. Then you've got the gems and all of the ribbons that come included. Then you've got all of the papers. And again, these papers are all exclusively designed just to be in the box. So you love the papers, you can only get the papers in the box. The papers, the cards and envelopes, the ribbons, the gems alone would cost you more than what the box is going to cost you today. So I like to see it sometimes as well. You basically stack up on your stash, and then while you're stacking up on core things like cards and envelopes, you get the dies for free. Or you're buying the dies and you get all of this for free. Whichever way you want to see it, it's like better than half price the value. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the floral one, Joe, and I'm going to take one of the cards and envelopes. So let's have a little look. I'm going to take the base card here. Oh no, let's go bigger. Let's go with one of the bigger cards. Let's get one of the 5x7s out, all right? And then I'm going to get some of the coloured cardstock out here, Joe. And I'm going to go, right, I really like that green. Do you know there's 2 lovely shades of green there, isn't there? I'm going to go with the brighter shade of the green. And then I'm going to get some of the lovely paper to go with it. So because all these come from the same collection, they're all going to match beautifully. So I'm going to get the spotty paper that goes with it, put them all in there, put my box back to one side. And I'm just going to start off, Joe, by doing, like I thought we'd take inspiration from this card here that's got that lovely dome front, and I'll show you how to create the doming on the front, right?
Beautiful.
So the die itself, here it is. Can you see if I measure this, the die is, they're full size, so they're 6x4 are the dies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this little piece of cardstock 6, but I'm going to go, well, I'm just going to go 6 basically wide all the way down. So I'm going to take this to 6 there.
You've got all the papers and pattern papers in here to get going with, Sarah.
Everything.
But these are going to be great for getting back into your stash, having a look at all the things that you've already got in your stash, the papers, the cardstock, you know, your MAC mirror card, your glitter card, your inks. There's just so many opportunities with these. Florals and that sort of lovely ethereal toadstool fairy theme as well. It's constant, isn't it? It's not a trend. It's not something that's coming in fashion and out of fashion. It's always been there when it comes to craft. So it means that these have got longevity, which is awesome. They're something you're going to be using in your stash now, in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, which is what you want from your crafting products. When you invest, you want to know that they are going to stand the test of time.
Totally.
These absolutely will do. I can't believe all the things we talk about are saying it's $24.99. If you're shopping in pounds or dollars, $24.99. If you're a platinum member, it's £20. We may as well just go home now. We're giving it away, Sarah.
We're giving it away, Joe, and we're giving you them extra bonus points as well.
Absolutely.
So you get them as an extra. So here is that base part on there. And then what I'm going to do is I've just got a piece of acetate. So I'm just going to cut that piece of acetate as well. So I'm going to cut the same thing. I'm going to cut it to just less than 6, so 5 3/4. Now, when you're sticking it onto acetate, Joe, you're going to use your dotty tape pen. Because what you want is, you want all this little area to get all added over. So can you see we've got little dots all over the background here. And once you've got all of the dots all over the background, I'm then going to go and add a little bit of the straight tape pen to make sure that sticks down really well as well. So onto the base here, and I'm going to leave, you can't see the acetate, I know, I'm going to leave a little bit of the acetate there so that we can stick that down. So that's stuck perfectly, all right? So can you see, Joe, now I need to wrap it around the front bit. So I'm going to just get myself a little piece of white card. Oh, I love it when you just kind of, we're going free for all on these. So my base cardstock here is the 5x7. So if that's 5x7, I'm going to go 4 3/4 by almost 7. Right, I think that's going to get it about right. Oh, and that's my guillotine on the floor.
Good job there, Robust.
There we go. There we go, yeah. Right, I'm going to wrap this around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the scoring board and we're just going to fold over.
You are a crafting machine tonight. I mean, I know you're always a crafting machine, but honestly, you are like Speedy Gonzales tonight.
Joe, I've been a crafting machine all day.
You
I hardly
are...
did tell you, but I've been next door all day. Or have you told people earlier?
No,
Right.
I mean...
So I've been next door recording a brand new USB.
Nice.
Recording to launch as part of our birthday event in October. So let me just tell you, it's going to be absolutely awesome.
You're going to tell us
right?
what it's with?
It'll soon come round. Awesome. What did you ask me? What it's with?
You're going to tell us what it's with?
No, of course I'm not.
Sorry, you're killing me tonight.
Should
honestly.
Should I?
Well, if you're not going to tell us what it's with, will you tell us the price of the colorist box? One or the other. I need something from you.
So basically, I've been doing a load of advanced projects using the Ultimate and the matching, like the Ultimate and all the stuff that goes with it.
All new ones?
All brand new projects.
Oh my word. There you go.
Absolutely off the chart.
There's
amazing.
exclusive. Don't tell Leanne that Sarah told you, because no, she won't get. She might do a little bit. Who knows?
Yeah. Honestly, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. I can't wait for you to see it. Right. Can you see what I've done with this is? Oh, I'm going to trim that a little bit shorter because I haven't trimmed it enough. Oh, this is Sarah crafting on the fly.
Absolutely, I love it. Gwen says, love the toady stall. Got to get it for that alone. And Anila Capadia. What a lovely name. Anila Capadia. That's a beautiful name, Anila. Where's it from? Do let me know. Love this box. Just got it today. Really beautiful dies. Chivixon says, I like to use these kits when I lose my crafting mojo.
Yes, I've heard that a lot, Joe.
They kick my rear end back into crafting gear.
Love it.
There you go.
That's everybody else told, isn't it?
That is, absolutely. And they're perfect for that. Remember, you've got the video tutorials, crafterscompanionbox.com. So if you are stuck, then it's great. I think even just getting a couple of these as stash builders and giving 2 of the dies away would be a really good way to go with these. But if you are a newer crafter, maybe you want to send this to someone that you know wants to get into crafting. Send them this. Imagine getting someone this in a MIDI. Oh, what an amazing,
that would be perfect.
What an amazing present that would be.
Start point. Now look at that, Joe. All I've done is I've been showing everybody how to do that dome front on the acetate. Now with this one, all that I've done is, can you say, well, this is not one of mine, but the one that I was taking inspiration from, these will paper piece.
Nice.
Okay, so all you're going to do with that is you're going to cut these out and piece them in, and then also when you cut it, let's just show you. Let's just show you, should I?
All right.
They're brilliant, right? So I'm going to just cut a little bit of the dye up here, so a little bit of the pink. So let's go with that. Oh dear me, have I cut that too short? No, it's all right, because I just want so I want them flowers there. I'm going to cut you perfect. Are we all happy? Yes, we're all happy. That's going to go into there like that. Right, Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't do it without it moving. You know when I'm just on a little bit I'm on a go fast.
You're very good tonight. I mean, you're sticking things down like, you know.
Yeah, you can
I mean, you're always great, Sarah. That's
Yeah,
not what I'm saying. But tonight you are exceptionally brilliant. That's all I'm saying, all right?
Oh, he's after something.
When the
He's after
best
something,
gets
isn't he?
better, that's what sort of situation we're in. You're going to want to mark your diaries and say, I was there. That show, when Sarah had her opus, I was there. Can you tell it's fake Friday, Sarah?
Oh, yes, I can tell it's your fake Friday, definitely. Right, here we go. Yes, right, so I've got this right, so I'm going to take this one here and pop this out. Can you see? No, let's have a look. Where's the bit? Here it is, right. So I'm going to go, and you're going to take these out.
Nice.
And then with a little bit of glue, I'm just going to nice and, oh, no, I'm not going to nice and gently. I'm going to not, oh, let's just
What would be your glue of choice here? Tacky, Sarah?
Definitely a bit of tacky here.
Okay.
So can you see I'm going with a little bit of tacky into there? She says a little bit of tacky into there. So get your tacky glue all the way in there. And bear in mind, it's going to dry clear. And then can you see that is going to go, oh crikey, I'm back to front upside down here. So I want to make sure I get in the right place. So that is going to go into there, right?
And this is something obviously at home you're going to take your time with this, aren't you?
Yes,
a lot of people find this
here.
a lot of people find this very therapeutic, don't they? That repetitive motion of something like paper pieces. You can really zone out and lose yourself. I know it's Mental Health Awareness Week this week, isn't it, in the UK, Sarah? I've seen that awesome campaign that you've been part of over on your Instagram, which looked really, really awesome. And it's also National Health Awareness Month over in the US as well. So there's loads of things going on, getting us all chatting about something that we all need to talk about, which is fantastic. That is going to look beautiful. You might, I imagine, playing around with that in different tones as well. So, you know, mirror card, bit of matte mirror card, maybe a few sparkly glitter petals in there as well. And again, this is just one of so many different options that you are able to do when you have got the box. You will not find the designs of the dies anywhere else either, which I just think is awesome.
No, that's what exclusive, these are exclusive, and that's what we mean by that, right? So let's have a little look. If I wanted to take this one, Joe, and now add this one on, I've got a pair of small snips somewhere.
Craig's taken them, I reckon.
No, I've had all of them today already. I can't even.
He's watching tonight as well, you know. He told me he was going to be watching.
Oh, my word. What's he like?
He said, I'm not watching the Brit Awards, I'm going to watch Sarah and Joe instead.
Oh, my life, he says that. I haven't had any text off him though, so I haven't had any, so he won't have been telling this, right?
It was Taylor Swift and Little Mix or Me and You, and he chose Me and You. Says a lot.
Me and You, what can I say? What can I say? I would hope so, right? Now, can you see these? All you're doing, you're going to use your little snips, not your big snips like I've done here, right? And then this is going to go, can you see, over the top.
Love it.
So some of them, you are lining up and going, oh, I'm going to use my dotty tape pen for this. Dotty tape pen all the way over the back, and your dotty tape pen is going to go onto there. So some of them have gone over, and then some of them you're piecing in. So you've got a mix of them both, and you can see on this one here, they've done, who's done this one? So this is Julia's, right? Magic Hands Julia. So
Magic Hands.
Paper piece this one, she's cut these ones out and stuck them over the top. So they stuck over the top, these ones are paper pieced in, all on that acetate dome front, just like what I've shown you. Honestly, so much you can be doing with these, Joe.
Yeah, really beautiful. And I can't believe, talking about these, that you're not only getting the dies for $24.99 or £20 as a Club Inspire Platinum member, you're actually getting the dies in here, you're getting the card blanks, the envelopes, you're getting the assorted ribbons, the coloured card, the printed papers, the dewdrops and the pearls, makes 24 cards as a minimum, almost 300 elements, and then we give you all the video tutorials that you need as well over on crafterscompanionbox.com. The value is mind-blowing. It's why, even though we're up to number 36 now, many of you still own every single one of these. Got some pickies to share with you, which is lovely. We love a picture, don't we, Sarah? Let's share. It's boxes pictures. Look at these. Look at Shelby's.
Oh, Shelby.
Purple Paradise there.
Purple Paradise
for Shelby. Susie T, she's had to have two pictures. She's run out of space. There's picture one for Susie T, and there's pictures. Look at all of those.
Look at that. Now, I love how Susie's pretty much got a Crafter's Companion whole craft room going on there.
Purple Paradise, if ever I saw it, absolutely. Now, lots of you got very full baskets. A lot of you going for this, bulging baskets in fact. I'm going to give you an opportunity to get yourself checked out whilst you do that. Here is some handsome chap. I wonder who he is. Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and loll with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. No idea who he was. Anyway, very handsome, very, very handsome. Don't know who it was. That was just after doesn't it feel like I've been here forever? It does,
yes.
To me, in the nicest kind of, most comfortable, gorgeous kind of way. Not like it's really dragging kind of way. I mean, I can't remember like working anywhere else. It's been amazing. It's only been since January last year, so that's what, January, February, March, April. 16 months. I know, we're all friends. Right, would you mind, Sarah,
what?
if we went back to that Totally Tiffany stuff, just because I know how busy it is.
Would I mind? Absolutely not. Because
Awesome.
It's absolutely brilliant, right? Look, if you haven't already got the rotating board, where have you been? It is brilliant. You need to get the rotating board today. While you're on, you might as well treat yourself to the bag. Because do you know what that is? That is having the whole experience right there with the Nancy bag, with the rotating board inside. Fabulous, right? But now you can update your rotating board, upgrade it, and get this extra feature in here. So let me just show you, right? Let's just put Nancy to one side there. So a regular rotating board, forget about this awesome bit, right? This was just awesome anyway, right? So that was your regular rotating board. What we've got now is the addition of this twin set, which is basically a super awesome Uber magnet, but it's a straightening magnet. And then the base part, now it's a really great quality. It's not just a magnet, it's a very, very thick magnet that's got magnetic printing into the base piece that goes on here. So what we've done with this one, the idea is that just lies over the top, you see, and then that holds it in place. Personally, Joe, I'd be gluing this down to here.
Yeah, agree.
Because that's how I use that.
Because you could still colour on top of that magnet with two pieces of card, couldn't you?
Of course you can. In fact, to be honest, all your colouring, you're going to hold it in place with your new ruler.
Of course.
So, can you see the sizing as well? You've got the sizing in the middle and then also around the outside. So basically it means you've got your sizing in both directions. Once you hold this in place, what I'm going to do is your ruler goes across, but the idea is that, say this was your project that you're working on, right? Your ruler then holds your project in place. And just to make sure that everything's straight, so if I pop this on and I line this up right there like that, put my ruler on, and then can you see it just kind of knocks down and then it sets in place when it's straight.
Perfect.
That's what I love about it. It's always going to jump into the next section where it's going to line up perfectly.
So long as your card's straight, you know your project's going to be straight.
Yep. And the thing is, you can't fail but get it straight because you've got all the printing on the background. And then you're not moving it because you're just picking this, you're literally just rotating it round, got your project under there, and as you're moving, and it rotates a full 360 degrees. It doesn't go so far and you have to go backwards. It literally rotates all the way around. It is just genius. Tiffany comes up with the best ideas, period. This for $12.99 or $14.99. The only people who don't bother adding this into your card is if you don't have a rotating mat.
Absolutely.
Right? But then if you don't, get the rotating mat added into your card because now it's so much more useful having the two bits that work together.
Absolutely, it is. You are going to love it. So we got, I'll get this out in a minute. We've got thousands of them. We got thousands of them, but we are burning through that stock at a rate of knots. The thing is, we've sold so many thousands of the rotating design boards. You guys wax lyrical about them, so that's why we knew these were going to be so incredibly popular. We're going to go back to the liftables again. I'm going to share with you a few of the incredible designs. Do you want to do card of the show now?
Ooh.
And then, because we've got to do card of the show, then card of the day. So do you want us to get set up for that?
Well, I'm going to have to, aren't I?
Yeah.
Go on.
All right, brilliant. Anyway.
I'm ready to go if you want to see them.
Right, let's go then. Let's go for it.
Right, number one, my favourite, right? We're absolutely, please all go and vote for number one, right?
Please vote for one. No canvassing, no canvassing.
What am I up against from the way?
You are up against this foiled beauty just here.
Oh, do you know, you could foil with these. Oh, I like that.
It's nice, isn't it?
You could foil on top of these as well. You could foil the extra bits that come out. Hashtag just saying, right? So that is number 1 with your liftables. Then number 2, I got my toadstool on, didn't I? So number 2 was the toadstool front lifting one. Coming
nice.
Up there, right? Number 3, we went back to those liftables. Oh, this is where I mixed the fairy and then also the flowers, right? And actually, there's the one that I got ready, but the one that I actually made, I think I'll swap that out. I did a little bit of colouring on her wings, which I loved. And then the last one I've just done, I feel a bit cheeky, I don't feel like this can win because I didn't finish my card and I put Julia's up here, is, so yeah, that can't win, can it not?
I don't think you can put that in.
No, I can't win.
I think you should take it out.
One, but I didn't finish mine, so mine's down here, so I just don't feel like it's fair. This doesn't look very good, right? Because it's not finished, but it's showing you the concept, I've shown you how it works, so I'm going to put Julia's there. So that's number 4 if you want to vote for number 4. Please,
that's so funny.
Don't
all vote for number 4. I demand that you vote for number 4.
Vote for your favourite. Vote for your favourite.
Well, it's like Wax Seal Gate again all over. I know what's going to happen. 1, 2, 3 or 4. The choice is yours. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion across on YouTube. If you end up, Sarah, getting card of the week and getting a star on for someone else's card, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, no. Well, I've got, just to be clear, if you vote for number 4, you vote for my not finished card.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Not finished card.
Clear, not finished card on the top, teaching you how to do the paper pieces.
The Wax Seal one, card of the week is all I'm saying. So anyway, let's move on.
I know, that's the one I had an awesome card in. That was the one I was convinced I was going to win.
Anyway, flowers, you're going to get those in here. You're also going to get those. This has been one of the most hilarious shows I've done in ages. Dragonflies, they're in here. You've got your butterflies there. The stars are coming in there for you, as well as the fairies and the hearts. So many of you going for this. Teresa says the magnetic set's fallen into her basket. Sandra says, I was always a purple person as a colour, even before Sarah was born. It was obviously in the stars that I was going to be a crafter's companion addict. Beautiful dome card as well. A lot of people talking about getting that box still as well. You got about 5 minutes to vote for card of the show. Then we'll do card of the day as well. Yeah, we've got time for, I reckon we've got time for another demo, haven't we, Sarah?
Come on then,
all right.
Come on, we'll squeeze another one in. Right, so I've got my water reactives out here. I've cut a few panels, and what I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm going to blend a little bit of fuchsia. So we're going to go fuchsia. Clearly I didn't have a clean base there. We had a little bit of yellow going on. It's all right, yellow and pink obviously work, obviously. Of course it. And then I'm going to go from that into a little bit of parakeet from the top. So we're going to have our parakeet blending down perfectly into the fuchsia.
Fuchsia. I'll try and get this out.
Go on, try again, Joe.
Can you tell that it's the end of the last day today? Anyway, parakeet and fuchsia, match made in heaven, aren't they?
Yes, and look, I'm getting a purple in the middle here.
Yeah, my favourite trio, though, is that with a little bit of lemon tonic thrown in.
Oh, nice.
Chef kiss. Honestly, so beautiful.
Right, so I've got that nicely going on there, right? So I've got like a nice bit of shading going on. And then if I had some water, I'd probably splat some bits of water under here now. I haven't got anything that remotely resembles.
Do you want the dregs of me water bottle? Hang on.
Oh, here we go. It's dregs from
me Joe Remblance TV superstar water bottle.
Right, so I'm going to just drop these under here and then drop a few little splats under here. Lovely. Oh, I tell you what, this is absolutely us going.
Isn't it? All out.
Straight in there, right? And then I've got a little bit of tissue under here. So I'm going to take that out and we're going to, oh yes, it was totally worth it, Joe. It's totally worth it. Right, so there is our splatter background. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those stars and I'm going to put 3 of the stars. So I'm going to go with the big one on the top. And then let's have a little look at the medium one. Or I think that's a bit too big. I think we'll go with this medium one. Look how many stars you've got in this one, Joe.
So many.
Absolutely loads. So we're going to go large, medium, and then should we have a little small one in the bottom, right?
Sounds gorgeous.
Large, medium, small. Then the little trick that I was showing everybody before is you can go and pick these up on your magnetic mat, right? Pick them up on your magnetic mat. Once you're happy, stick that down there. So when I say stick, I mean temporarily hold in place with a little bit of tape. So make sure that is in the middle. In the middle, there we go, perfectly in the middle, held in place. And I'm going to just pop this all together. So you're going to have your base cutting plate underneath. We're going to have our top cutting plate on the top so that it's cutting through into the top cutting plate. and going straight through there. So that has got my lovely coloured splattered background. Then we've got the stars positioned on there. Then what I'm going to do is go all fancy. Fancy, Joe.
Fancy.
Yes.
Gilmore thinks some of these will make great earrings. Great shout.
Oh, nice.
Can you imagine?
They would do, wouldn't they? Look, I'm going to go fancy with my sparkle pen.
Oh,
round here.
yes.
So just to add a little bit of sparkle and a little bit of colour. And what I'm doing is I'm using the blue sparkle pen over top of the blue. So all the colours kind of working together. The clear
Nice.
sparkle would work really, really well now as well.
So do the sparklings kind of blend with the water reactives? Will they sort of draw the colour up a
Draw
bit,
the colour
Sarah?
up. Yes, exactly. So we're just blending all of this in, so you've got a slightly different kind of shading as we're going round, and also because they're all water-based, you're just going to kind of watercolour into there. And then same in here, in my little bit of there, so I'm just painting into the background. So we've just got like that little bit of water going on there. And then all you're going to do is, can you see, these are going to just nip up and meet in the middle. So I'll stick this in place first of all. So when I say stick it in place, what I've done is I've cut, can you see, some glittery card to go behind. So we're going to take that glittery card and just pop a little bit of tape all the way around the outside. So plenty of this on, right? And then this is going to go perfectly onto here. There we go. And then these, you're just going to make sure these do lift up. Now what I've done, Joe, is I've then just done myself a little card shape, right? So when I say a little card shape, can you see I've done 4 panels on a card with an adjoining one here, so that they're going to adjoin round, and then we're going to put 4 pieces onto the 4 corners. So I'll just do that, and I've also got some little gems to add onto there as well.
Brilliant. I've got something to show you after this demonstration. My new favourite Nature's Garden collection.
Ever?
Inspired by the Western 1800s interpretation of the Far East. I know. I feel like the David Attenborough of craft, just describing it. I'm going to take you through it in a moment. Card of the show, number 4.
No, it's not. You're winding me up.
Number 4, the dragonflies. Not number...
That was number 1.
Oh. Right, we need a bit of clarity. Amy, our social media superstar, says number 4, dragonflies liftable. So...
That was number 1 was dragonfly liftable.
So let me just get a bit of clarity from Amy and she'll let me know. We're a bit of a steward's inquiry there and we'll see what's happened.
Right. Okay.
No pressure.
No pressure. I really hope it's number 1, which was my favourite card, which was the actual dragonfly liftables. Right? Now, what I've done is I've realised, Joe, I've made 3 of these with the blue on the bottom, and then I made my other one with the blue at the top. So, but it doesn't matter, it's all the same, isn't it? Right? You're going to get the idea. And then this one here is just going to stick down there. When you want a really good stick tape to tape, right?
This reminds me, I want to put my leg warmers on, like, oh, what a feeling. It's got that real sort of lovely 80s retro vibe about it, this one, isn't it?
I love it. Love it.
Honestly, it makes me want to get a ring perm and my leg warmers on and do a bit of dancing.
You get a little ring perm if you want to get a perm. All I would do from there is add some like little bits of ribbon and some little pearls onto the top of all of these, just to finish them off. And seeing as you have to do that preview still, Joe, I will show you the one here where I've added those little bits of pearls and the top bit. Bear in mind, guys, this is me just squeezing in as many demos as possible, because tomorrow that is Joe behind me. That's really funny. So, what's he come to get? Oh, he's come to get me card. He's come to get me card. Oh, which one will it be? Right, so this is, I'm just giving you a preview tonight. Tomorrow, we've got a whole 2-hour masterclass where I'm going to teach you the launch day show with all of the different liftables on. Loads of techniques, TP cards, we've got some with the dragonflies, the hearts, the stars, the flowers, the fairies, everything to cover tomorrow in that special 2-hour masterclass.
Absolutely, we will. Right, card of the show was number 1.
Oh, phew.
Card of the show, number 1. So, card of the day, do you want it to be number 1? So I think we should just do Craig or Sarah.
Craig or Sarah.
Yeah. Craig for the foiling masterclass, Sarah for the liftable. So Craig or Sarah, let me know in the comments. You've got 5 minutes to vote, so get your votes in. Right. if you aren't sat down or holding on, if you stood up, you need to hold on to the counter because wait until you see this. I've Googled it, Sarah.
Go on, yeah.
I couldn't, oh, she says it as well, doesn't she? Shall I let her say it?
Go on then.
Right, let's see.
Chinoiserie.
Chinoiserie. Sarah was right, I was wrong.
Sarah's always right.
Sarah's always right, she's saying. Chinoiserie. I was saying chinoiserie. Obviously, I'm too fancy for my own good. Chinoiserie. And what it is, I was too taken aback by the man telling me to read it for you. A decorative style in Western art, furniture and architecture, especially in the 18th century, characterised by the use of Chinese motifs and techniques. Oh, it is so stinking fancy. Honestly, look at the imagery in here. The colour palette, I think it's unlike anything we've ever done as a Nature's Garden. It's like the Peacock collection, but more regal, more refined, more home decor. I mean, beautiful wallpaper this would make, Charlotte, absolutely. Look at that. Imagine fussy cutting those. You are going to be, that is a fussy cutter's dream. I think the colour palette is so refined. It's gorgeous. It makes me want to decorate my downstairs loo. It does. I absolutely love it. So that's what you're getting the paper pad. Now you get it in two sizes. You get it in this size and you get it in 6x6 size. I'm not allowed to tell you how much it's going to be, I don't think. So
no,
anyway, oh gosh, all right. Anyway, you're going to get this embossing folder. Look at the detail that you've got there on that embossing folder. Then we're going to give you the creator card die. Of course, we're going to give you the removable outside edge as well, so you can do loads of different techniques with this. How about this one here? Look at all these gorgeous Chinese lanterns that you've got. I think, do you know what? It's got like a Bedouin tent vibe to it almost, those stamps and dies. Then you've got the peony reef stamp and die. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Johnny is blown away again. How much is it, John? I'm not going to say, I promise.
No, don't say. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. No, you're not telling him. He's not telling you.
When's it launching? 17th of May. Go on, Johnny. Just tell me. I won't tell everyone.
No, because it's my show.
Oh. Then you've got this as well. This is, do you know what this makes me want to do? It makes me want to get on a plane, fly to Kyoto and look at all the lovely cherry blossoms and just, you know, maybe pop a kimono on whilst I'm doing it as well at the same time. It is amazing. If you've ever, I've got a kimono, I have. I'll share pictures of it, I promise. And I've got a matching face mask. I would say if you have travelled to the Far East, if you love Southeast Asia and all those different places, imagine doing scrapbooks of your Asian adventures. It's going to be amazing. It's so, so classy. Sarah's going to be doing the launch as well, which is absolutely excellent.
Sarah always pulls rank on the big launches.
How much is it, Johnny? Johnny, how much is it? He's not telling me. How much?
I'm not, no, you're not telling him. You're not telling him. No, no.
Oh. It's going to go. Honestly, I'd be checking the website on Friday. I'd be there. Refresh on Friday.
It'll go launch on Friday.
It'll go on the website on Friday. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't buy it. I'm in on Monday doing that launch with you. Yay! Just realised. Right. Demo of the day. Sarah, you've got 2 out of 2. Boom, shakalaka boom. Look at that.
Yes. Oh, it's shaping up to be a good
It is.
I'm here all week. I'm on like pretty much every day. If there was ever going to be a week I could win Demo of the Week, this could be the week. Please all vote for me.
I think it is. Rhonda bought this on HSN. It's absolutely fabulous. Seeing it on screen does not do it justice. Do you know what it reminds me of? Like the chinoiserie, as it was, reminds me of like Japanese screen printing on silks. It's got that kind of beautiful vibe to it. I think you're going to absolutely love it. Right, congratulations. It's going up onto the cabinet of creativities. Sarah, do you want to just give us a bit more inspiration? Have you got all the gorgeous... Yeah, Sarah's got all the gorgeous projects over there.
You saw me getting all the samples ready. I was stood over here going... Right, you've got to see these, right? So bear in mind, this has been, as Joe likes to eloquently put it, the amuse-bouche.
The amuse-bouche.
So you can join us for a whole 2 hours. Well, you can't join us. You can join me and Ben. So they kind of fought over it. So Joe got to do tonight's preview, Ben gets to do tomorrow's whole day show. So tomorrow we're doing a whole 2 hours, 3 o'clock UK time, so that's 10 o'clock. So it's basically, after the wake-up call, it's our first big, long 2-hour show of the day where we do 2 of them, right? So I'm going to be on doing that. I've got loads of projects. We're going to be looking at things like the fairy and the liftable wings, right? Then you've also got the florals you could be doing. How those flowers, now these would make brilliant stoppers for your cards as well. What I love is the idea of just doing like the small ones like this, and you can just put a little butterfly wherever you want, or, come on, how classy is this, Joe, where the butterfly becomes the stopper on your easel card. So it's the stopper on your easel, it's the extra, these little embellishments here. I've never seen another way to do these with any other dies. I just think they're the sort of dies you're not even going to bother putting them away. They're going to be like the little ones always out on the side, like your pot at the side where you're working, always out. Look at these hearts, right? And the idea is these all lift up, right? So they all kind of nip up into the centre like that and lift up in place. Even things like your gatefold cards. Your gatefold cards, Joe, and you've got those little liftable fairy wings, either the little fairies with the liftables or the big fairy. There she is. Spread your wings right in the middle of a wonderful showstopper card. Now, the one that I demoed was I took my inspiration from this one here. Oh, so can you see that one there, where we've got the dragonflies, and they literally are all over, higgledy-piggledy, facing all different ways, double layer onto the front of a card. I just think it's very, very simple, but it's so beautifully effective, Joe. And then the dragonflies are my favourite. Did we ever find out what everybody else's favourite was, actually?
Dragonflies, all the way.
Yeah, dragonfly, everybody's loving them. And then the butterflies, and everybody loved the butterflies as well. Love these butterflies with the lift-up wings. You know I'm a little bit obsessive about butterflies with lift-up wings. And actually, look at these cards. Look at it's not just about your cards, it's about your boxes. Or look at that lid. Look how many different ones are on that lid. Some of them are cut in. It's like how we used to have punches back in the olden days.
Nice,
but now you can put your punches wherever you want, and then your some of them are cut out and stuck on the top. Look at these around the sides here, Joe. They've got like little mini butterflies punched in to even the side. Whose is this one here? I'm going to have to give it. So Carol, you've done an absolutely outstanding job of this here, and just showing off those butterflies on all different sizes, all different parts of that box. I think that
gorgeous,
is
isn't
wonderful.
it?
That's one of Carol's. Here's another one here with those lovely hearts on there as well. This is one of Joe's, and I love how you've got like the little strings of hearts that go all the way through there. The stars. This is one of the samples that one of our fabulous team in the US did. So this is, let's have a look, Joanne's, should know this, I was telling everybody about it earlier. She sent this over. I love this 3D project. Just shows you whatever you've made, you could absolutely be adding those little stars onto everything.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Flowers, oh, it's like a wizard. The choosing, what's it called? Is that
the sorting hat.
Sorting hat, the choosing hat.
We'd probably have to call it the choosing hat for trademark reasons, but you know.
Probably would. And then look at this. Look at that lovely fairy on the front of there, really showing off there with those wings lifting up. So loads and loads of different options there.
Now, I've had a thought.
Go on.
Chinoiserie.
Go on.
3 p.m. in the UK, 10 a.m. East Coast, Monday, me and you.
Yes.
Maybe it is time that the kimono dressing gown got its first airing on Crafters TV.
Do it.
I mean, was there a better time?
There was not a better time.
I hadn't even considered it. Martina Murray, consider it done. I will actually put it in the car tomorrow when I get back so I don't forget it when I come back on Sunday. Oh, I'm going to be floating around in the side of the studio. I am so excited for that launch on Monday. You guys are going to absolutely love it too. Do you want a little sneak peek of what's coming up tomorrow here on Crafters TV? I think you do. So tomorrow, Ben is back for 3 days. Midday in the UK, 7 a.m. East Coast time. Random Crafts of Kindness will be the order of the day in Craig's Wake Up Call with Ben. And then after that, you know, get ready for the launch because it is the liftables. This was just the amuse-bouche. This was, you know, the saucisson. This was just the warm-up act, the preview for what is going to be 2 hours of incredible inspiration with Sarah and Ben tomorrow for that. If you've got them in this show, sit back, relax, make sure you come and join the guys tomorrow. Do you want to whet our appetite a little bit for that show tomorrow, Sarah?
Yes, so we're going to be doing things like, let me just show you it. the TP card. Joe loves these TP
Oh,
cards.
it's my favourite.
I just think they're so simple to do. So I'm going to be showing you some different, slightly more advanced techniques like the TP card that we've got. This is one of the demos I've got lined up for tomorrow, where we're going to be popping all the pieces up, and then you've got the little hearts jumping up there. So I've got some simple ones, I've got some more advanced ones planned for you, and everything in between.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. Make sure you come and join the guys for that. I've had a beautiful 4 days with you. I've absolutely loved every single show, every single second of it. I will be back for Softer Side of Life with Bernie on Sunday.
Ooh, nice.
I know that Ben's here for a few days. George is here for his first full day of shows. What a way to kick off. Triple Debbie Robinson with Play Your Crafts Right. I mean, that is the kind of day.
He's not going to know what's hit him on Saturdays.
He's really not. But I mean, what a baptism of fire for him. He's going to have the best time with Debbie. He really, really is. I am excited. I'm going to be watching at home. I'm going to love it that much. Please don't forget to check out your baskets. Make sure you're securing, if it's the craft box, guys, as well, the craft kit, you're going to want to grab it right now. Sarah, massive thank you. Pleasure to spend a couple of hours in the studio with you, as always. Big thanks to the team next door, Johnny and Charlotte, Jake as well, back out there. And the biggest thanks, of course, to each and every one of you guys at home. I've had a lovely 4 days with you, and I'll see you back here on Sunday. Take care.